What's up, guys? It's Devin. Video for today is a small collection purchase. I went through an old friend of mine's, still a current friend, but just been friends for a while, also work together. His childhood collection basically gave it to me in a box, and I went through it. Unfortunately, the years was a lot of the early 90s, a lot of the basketball, Upper Deck, Skybox, hoops, all that. There was a couple things thrown in there that were okay. It was mainly basketball, which was cool. So we got to salvage some Michael Jordans out of there, which are always good for the value boxes. But as far as finding things that were valued $20 and up, it was kind of a tough collection to find some stuff like that. So the stuff in front of you is what I told him I am purchasing from him. Everything else here in the boxes is what's left of it. We're still deciding what he wants me to do with the remaining portion of the collection. I don't know if he wants me to just donate it, something that, just sell it over time. I have no idea. We'll have to figure that out with him. But I'm going to showcase everything that I actually purchased from the collection. The total that I paid was $120. The majority of stuff is definitely value box. Like I said, only a couple things that will not be in a value box. And I'll kind of break it down for you. So these first 4 stacks here in the front row, this was everything that I valued $1 to $3 a piece. That's what I'll be stickering them, $1, $2, and $3. On cards like this, I pay 25 cents a card. It doesn't matter who it is, what the card is. So there ended up being 79 cards in these 4 stacks, which if you did it on a calculator, 79 times 0.25 is $19.75. So I just round up to $20 to make it easy for this portion of the lot. This is everything that I'm going to price at $1. Everything that I price at $1 for my value boxes, I just put in top loaders. Preferably use top loaders, so I'm not paying 10 cents a card to top load them. Fresh soft sleeves, because those only cost a half penny each, or a penny per, whatever it is. So this stack here is everything that is not Michael Jordan. So you got a Dennis Rodman, another Dennis Rodman, Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, and John Stockton. You got a Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. You'll notice that anything from here is just going to be top tier names. Ken Griffey Jr. was one of the few non-basketball cards. Scottie Pippen. Tim Hardaway, Topps 40 is a cool insert. Ken Griffey Jr. John Stockton. David Robinson. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Another Shaq. Charles Barkley. Mutombo, Members' Choice. Dennis Rodman, Gold Mine. Dennis Rodman, that is a Topps Gold. I think those are like 1 per pack. 94 Finest, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, of Reggie Miller. Ben Wallace, tough to find cards of him. Another Kareem. Trio, Rodman, O'Neal, and Mutombo. Dennis Rodman. Rodman. You can't go wrong with him. Isaiah Thomas. Jerry West. The logo, and Magic Johnson MVP from 1990. Hoops. So that was everything that I paid a quarter for, that I'm going to price at $1. That was non-MJ. These are all the Michael Jordans that I paid a quarter for that will also be in the dollar box. You got that one. Reigning scoring leader. All-Star from Upper Deck. Another scoring leader. Hoops All-Star. Catch 23, there are a few of these. Collector's Choice. Fleer All-Star. I think this is Skybox MJ. Hoops All-Star. Hoops Champions. Hoops All-Star. Hoops All-Star Weekend. Trio scoring leaders, Jordan, Wilkins, and Malone. Upper Deck All-Star ×2, ×3. And then a USA, a bunch of different of these. Definitely young MJ there. All-star uniform, which is cool. So that was all the MJs that I'll be pricing at $1. Now this next stack is everything that I'm going to put a $2 sticker on. So I give it a top load, a perfect fit sleeve, and then I'll put a price sticker on these. Ray Allen rookie from 96. Hoops MJ. Hoops MJ. Collector's Choice MJ. Magic vs. Jordan, which is kind of cool. Fleer MJ. Hoops MJ. Another Fleer. The NBA rookie version of the USA, which is kind of cool. Chain flying. Old school MJ shoes. Old school Chicago writing. NBA Hoops Tribune. Jordan and Bulls win their first NBA title. Skybox. A duel of Jordan and Malone. Another Fleer MJ. And a Dennis Rodman Gold All-Star. So that was everything I'm going to price at $2. And that's also in that paid 25 cents per category. And this small stack is everything I'm going to price at $3. 92 Upper Deck MJs. 1992 Topps MJ. USA MJ from Hoops. 96 Topps MJ. And a Shaq rookie from Hoops. So that was everything. Like I said, that was $1 to $3 in value. I paid 25 cents per. There were 79 cards. I rounded up to $20 because it would have been $19.75. I like to try and deal in even dollar amounts and not pay in quarters if possible. So typically I just round up and make it easy for everybody. All right, next stack here. This was everything that I had valued $4 to $9. And in that category, I pay $1 a card. There is 15 cards here in the stack, so I paid $15 for this entire stack. Now, when it comes to value box stuff, this is definitely some good opportunities for me to make money. The cheaper stuff that I am, pricing $1 to $3, definitely not as much opportunity. I know my price per card at 25 cents is lower, but that stuff people typically, put a stack together and they'll be like, hey, I got $15. Would you do 12? Whatever it is. So then it's like my margins get fairly slim on that stuff. Definitely get some potential wins here, especially when you get some cards that are in the $6, $7, $8, $9 range. And I'm paying $1 per. But these don't sell all too often. They definitely take some time to sell. So it's definitely some time on my behalf, but definitely some opportunities here. You got some, I think it's 1990 McDonald's. Yeah. McDonald's Michael Jordans. It's technically a complete set, but I'm going to split it up and sell it individually. There's 8 of them. Jump shot, backup dribble, speed dribble, drive, chest pass, block shot, and layup. Then you got some other MJs. MJ award winner scoring, award winner MVP times 2. 1990 Fleer MJ. Dynasty Jordan, which these are numbered out of 23,000, which is an odd number, but 23,000 of them. This is a Fleer sticker MJ from 1990, I believe. Yep. And then a starting lineup one-on-one of Magic Johnson. Unfortunately, this was not in great condition. If I remember correctly, there was a crease at the top. So that could have been a card that, if the condition was better, could have been worth more. However, unfortunately, it was not great condition. Now, these 3 cards are everything that I thought was valued $20 or higher, which is easier for me to break down exactly what I'll pay and pay stronger on these compared to some of these lower value box stuff. First card up is a Michael Jordan starting lineup, one-on-one. Also same set as the Magic Johnson. However, this one has a crease going left to right, and it's got a crease there at the top. Otherwise, this could be a fairly large card. I want to say PSA 8s were going around like 200. PSA 9s were upward of 300-400. So if it was in better condition, this would definitely be a nice card. The creases really hurt it, so I put it down at a $20 value. Raws were anywhere around like 40 to 50, but they didn't have creases in them. So I gave it a value of $20, and a card like that in between the $20 to $40 range, I pay half of what I think it's worth. So I'm paying $10 here on the MJ starting lineup. Next up is a Kobe Bryant rookie, which was hilarious to find because in the collection there was packs of cards, and they were open, but they shoved all the cards back in the packs themselves, and then the packs were just like loose in a bag. So there was probably like 12 to 15 different packs, and then there was just a bunch of random cards on top of those packs. They were all mixed in, and one of the packs was a 1996 Topps. And I opened it up, and it had the Ray Allen rookie, and lo and behold, it had one of the best cards that you could hit from that set, which is the Kobe Bryant rookie. So got a Kobe Bryant rookie out of it, unfortunately, because it was shoved back in the pack, and the pack was basically thrown in a bag. There is a corner ding. I can't remember which one. I think it's that one. You can kind of see it right there. Centering's decent on it, but the corner ding definitely hurts. So I put it at a $55 value. That's around what decently centered copies, but obviously had some flaws we're going for around that range. And a card like that, I'm going to pay $35. So that's a little bit stronger than that as far as the 55% goes. I think it's closer to like 60%, somewhere around there. It might be a tick higher. It might be closer to 65%, I think, or 64, somewhere around there. Exact percentage I don't know, but typically a card like this that's valued in between, you know, $40 to $60, sometimes even the $70 range, I just take $20 off. I assume after fees and shipping, if you sell it on eBay, it's going to take away $10, so it gives you kind of a $10 margin to potentially work with. So nothing too crazy here. Valued at $55, paying $35 for a Topps Kobe Bryant rookie card from 1996. And then the most valuable card, which was definitely a tough one to figure out the value. It's kind of tough to tell in the video, but this is a collector's choice Michael Jordan. It's kind of a unique one. There's international parallels of this, or versions. So like on the back, it is World of Trivia. This is all in English. I want to say there's like French, German, Spanish. Basically like this little paragraph of wording is cut in half, so it has English up here and then it has that other language down below. Those international ones, from what I could tell, are less valuable than this version. A lot of them don't have this facsimile signature on it. That's not a real signature, that's a printed on signature. And there's different versions of it. There's, from what I could find, a silver signature, and then this is considered the gold, but the card itself also has a foil to it. So you can kind of see that it's almost like darker than like a typical card. So it's a gold signature foil copy. However, when I looked at the PSA slabs, they just said like gold signature. So it's kind of tough to determine if there's actually like a foil version or not, but I couldn't find very many that sold with what looks to be this foil on it, so it was definitely tough. Unfortunately, this is going to be the same thing as the other MJ. If it was better condition, it was definitely going to be a higher value card. PSA 8s are going for around like $200, but unfortunately you can see a corner ding there on the left, and it's kind of tough to tell, but on the back there, they're pretty beat up. Little discoloration there at the top, so if this one was better condition, it would definitely be a higher value card, but I put it at $60 due to the condition of it, and I'm paying $40 on that MJ. So these three cards are kind of cool. It makes up a majority of what I'm paying for the collection. I mean, those three, I'm paying $85, and the total was $120 for everything, which all that stuff will be thrown into value boxes. So $35 I spent on value boxes, $85 I spent on what I consider showcase items. At the moment, I put anything that is $20 and up in my showcases. The goal is to try and increase that. Hopefully it's at 50 plus someday and I continue to grow. But right now we're at $20 plus for showcase. So that was everything. Definitely took a lot of time to go through. I didn't have high expectations for this collection due to kind of knowing what was in it and the years that were collected. So was hoping for maybe something sneaky to be there in the late 90s. But unfortunately the majority was early 90s when a lot of that stuff was mass printed. There wasn't really super rare parallels, serial numbered cards, refractors, anything like that. So a couple cool finds, just bad condition overall. A lot of the cards too that I showed you in the boxes were bricked together, so I couldn't even really go through everything because the moment you took a card off, it was just absolutely destroying it on either side. So it was kind of fun to look through, but unfortunately just not a lot of stuff came from the collection. But this is what I decided to purchase for shows. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that breakdown. Leave a comment if you think it was worth the $120 to purchase this. What card was your favorite? I know what card is my favorite. This starting lineup of the MJ, if it was better condition, is kind of a rare starting lineup of MJ to find. There's not many listed available for sale on eBay, so that was definitely a cool one for me. Wish it was better condition. But thank you for watching. Everyone have a great day, and don't forget to smile. Later, guys.